We hypothesize that women will have a greater rise in heart rate after driving in traffic than men. Our second hypothesis was that people 35 and under will have a greater decrease in heart rate 5 minutes after exercise than people over 35. How data was collected. To collect the necessary data on heart rates while driving and exercising, Bio 202 students filled out a confidential questionnaire about their general health and lifestyle, and their heart rates before and after certain activities. For our first hypothesis, we took the heart rate data from men and women before and after driving in traffic, then calculated the percent change and compared the genders. In our second hypothesis, we wondered if age affected heart rate during and after exercise. So we compared heart rate data from students under 35 years old to those 36 and older. We compared the heart rates before power walking and biking, immediately after, and 5 minutes after. The questionnaires were all filled out based on self-reporting, so there may have been errors in data collection or reporting.
Women showed an increase of 7.9%, while men's heart rate increased 7.3%. This 0.6% difference could be attributed to men managing stress better, or the results may reflect a broader biological difference in heart rate between men and women. However, the margin of difference between the two is not huge and could be attributed to error in data collection. Research did not produce a study for heart rate differences between men and women immediately after driving. We did find multiple studies examining the effects of driving on the heart. Those studies pointed to several factors that affect heart rates while driving, such as stress, anxiety, fatigue, and aggression. In conclusion, the research suggests that internal factors, not gender, play more of a role in affecting heart rate while driving.
Immediately after biking, the older group showed a 38.4% increase in heart rate, while the younger group increased 33.4%. Immediately after power walking, the older group showed a slightly higher increase in heart rate at 27.7% compared to the younger group at 25.5%. For both groups in both activities, their 5-minute after exercise heart rate had returned to their pre-exercise heart rate. Possible causes for these results include that younger people have bodies that work more efficiently. However, the difference is very small between young and old groups, and there could be some margin of error. Also, the fact that both groups returned exactly to their pre-exercise heart rate 5 minutes after each activity suggests that the participants in both groups may have fudged the numbers for the sake of ease or embarrassment. Research done for this hypothesis led to several interesting points. First, we learned that the body's ability to perform vigorous exercise declines by 50% between the ages of 20 and 80, and about half of this decline is due to changes in the typical aging heart. Also, people at the age of 20 can increase cardiac output 3.5 to 4 times over their resting heart rate and have an average maximum heart rate of 200 beats per minute. At the age of 80, one can only double their cardiac output and has a maximum heart rate of 145 beats per minute. While not directly related to recovery between the age groups, it points to a pattern of cardiovascular inefficiency as we age.
Based on the background information as well as data collected, we can conclude that Hypothesis 1, women will have a greater increase in heart rate than men after driving, proved to be correct. Women coming in was 7.9%, while men were at 7.3%. In addition, even though our hypothesis was proven by the data, it was not supported by outside research findings. On the other hand, Hypothesis 2, people 35 and younger will have a greater percent decrease in their heart rates 5 minutes after exercise than people older than 35, proved to be incorrect. Data suggested a consistency in heart rates between the age groups 5 minutes after exercise, walking and biking. In this case, our Hypothesis 2 was not supported by our own data, but was in fact supported by outside research.